In the midst of destruction and killing in Palestine, every one of us feeling that a dark time, helpless, hopeless, right? It's all about them trying to make us feel less human. It's about them trying to make us feel that there is no hope, no future, no dreams. But I won't allow them to do that. Because in the darkest moment, there is always ways. Always there is something we can do to help. I've been in fighting this fight since I was a kid in a refugee camp in Jordan. And I'm not stopping now, and I will not allow them to do that, and I'm not giving up hope. I born and raised in refugee camp in Jordan for 12 years. It's the same refugee camp where my parents, they are raised when they displaced Beersheba in 1948. Despite the limited resources that we have, my family raised me on a high standard, ethical and values, which is freedom, justice, and love of learning and having purpose. The main thing, the main lesson that I learned in the refugee camp, and I was fortunate enough to have it, it's why I am here in this world as a human being. Who I am as a human being. I learned that I'm God's steward in this earth. And I'm here to make this world better. How I can do it? That's what I learned there, is using everything that God gave it for me. My body, my brain, my skills, my knowledge, my money, everything. So every time I'm stuck, I always remember these things. These the main lesson. Then I moved to live after Oslo occurred, then I moved to live in Gaza, and then to Hebron, where I'm living today, and where my family living today. Hebron is a very, very intense area, full of violence. We have checkpoints restrict our movement, restrict our daily life. We have armed and aggressive settlers surrounding us. We don't have airport in Palestine. Gaza were under blockade for almost 2 years. We are surrounding with apartheid fence, surrounding also the West Bank. As a result of all of that, first of all, we never felt safe or secure as a Palestinian. At any time, at any point, you might be stopped or killed by the Israeli settlers. And guess what? No one who will take them accountable. No one will go for court. They control our daily life. They restrict our movement. As a result, the unemployment rate were very high among Palestinians. We have also, and that's restrict us to even, especially women, because our families become extra protective. They want to protect us. So that increase the restriction on women to get job. So we have, one of the lowest participation rate of women in the labor market in the world. Despite that, we have a highly education level. I myself stayed unemployed for almost 2 years, despite that I was top of my top of my university on computer system engineering. The literacy, we as a Palestinian understand that the true wealth is our education. Occupation or living under occupation means that they may steal our lands, they may destroy our homes, they may steal our money and destroy our street, our hospitals, but we know very well that they never get our knowledge. That's why the literacy rate in Palestine very high, very impressive rate, 98%. Palestine produce 4,000 tech graduates annually. We have large number of universities, and you see that they destroy all the universities in Gaza, and you know why? Because they know that how we value the education. They want us to lose hope. And this condition, this very difficult conditions, this living under dangerous situation like that, create a very resilient Palestinian talent. They are good in solving problems because always we have challenges in our daily life and we have to find solution. There is no way to give up. So Palestinians are very optimistic, by the way. We're always optimistic, seeing that there is a future. And also we, having all these kind of, challenges, making us also know how to take privilege of using technology. That's why we have a tech-savvy talent. Now, despite that we don't have 4G in Palestine, despite that we also don't have Google Map, by the way, in Palestine, but we have 90% of households in Palestine have internet connection. Also, the number of people who are using internet are more than 5 million people in Palestine. Despite we have a lack of investment due to the condition that we have, especially private investment, we have a very high participation of donors who supporting initiative for our tech ecosystem. That's make Palestine demand-based, so it's depend on donation instead of demand-based. However, that also helped us to be to have more more kind of support or getting support and getting connection with the outside accelerator and incubator. Now, what happened? I worked for around 5 years in NGOs. And I worked on different programs to support employment and to support entrepreneurs in Palestine. But here's the problem. All these programs depend on donation. And all these donation is based on agenda. And always it's used as a tool to put pressure on Palestinians politically. That's why I decided to create Mina Alliances. It's from my home, with no capital, with just laptop and internet connection. In 2013, I started Mina Alliances. Mina Alliances is a business model that connects Palestinians and the people from the Mina region with top talented people with companies and will offer them job opportunities with companies globally. Till now, we created 700 job opportunities for Palestinians and for people in disadvantaged area, and we worked with more than 70 clients across the world, from Silicon Valley, from UK, from also the Eastern Europe. Offering jobs for Palestinians means that you give them hope, you give them future to think about the future and to build sustainable and sustainable economy for Palestine. During my work in conflict zone and during the war, many times, it was really challenging, but it's always pushing me to be more creative, more innovative, to think about ways where we can overcome these challenges. So we offer, and that's make us thinking about how we can offer a good business and business values for our client, and in the same time doing impact. And this is what we called ihsan. And in ihsan, we say that we offer both. We offer business values, we offer good quality, and we committed for that. So we always have backup team. And this is one of the strategy we have, that to support Palestinians, support people in this situation. And we expand to the whole MENA region. What happened usually that when I sell this business, I always feel that I have to work very hard to convince people to work with us. They still believe that I'm living in tent. I don't know why, but I have to convince them that no, we have people working in blockchain, we have people working in AI, machine learning, all of that. But also, as a hijabi businesswoman, always our voices are considered, suspicious, because we are, Palestinian, and we have to be proved by Western institution. So I have to mention all the time, I studied in Harvard Business School. I studied in London to take me seriously, and also to trust that we really deserve opportunity, we really deserve, respect. It's the time, yeah? Okay. So here's some of example that we have for our talents, and here what we say we knowing that we are a business, and we are committed to give values to our clients. We don't want to anyone to look at us as a charity. We are offering great services because we are hiring a very high qualified people in our network. And that's what and the ihsan mindset, it's what lead us to create, jobs for Palestine. After seeing more than 500,000 of Palestinians lost their jobs. And we at that time, we stand and we say, business people have to take action, have to be practical and find solution. And the solution is to offer people jobs, because that's mean dignity, that's mean hope, that's mean that they will get chance to start again. And that's, of course, Jobs for Palestine. We are aiming to hire to find 2 companies committed to hire Palestinians. And I want to invite you to do or to help me doing that. I can't do that by myself, and I need support from the Muslim community to support us to place people and giving them opportunity, giving them chance to start again. And it's a win-to-win situation. And we have a proven track record, and it's working with different clients across the world. So World Peace is your business. It's not just my business, your business, our business, and we have to work hard to make this world better. So thank you. And if anyone wants to contact, we can do it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.